Good evening. I'm gonna speak tonight about a common problem, which is acid reflux or advanced case of it, GERD. Both cases are very disturbing, and the Western science offering to it is very limited in a way. It works for some people, it doesn't work maybe for others. They diagnose it that it's too much acid, and in reality, most cases, maybe 90% of the cases, it is too little acid. So it is hypoacidity and it's not hyperacidity. And to deal with this case, I have looked at our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, recommendation on food and diet, and I've used it on many friends, and I would like to share with you a methodology that I came up with that is very effective, and it worked on everybody I have given it to. Now we'll get started. The first thing we will do is we'll take aloe vera. Our Prophet, peace be upon him, he told us that in the two bitters, which are the aloe vera and the crescent seed, there is many benefits and cures. And what we do, we take the aloe vera leaf and we soak it in water, and we remove this yellow substance from it. This yellow substance, it will cause diarrhea, so we don't need to ingest it. So what we do, after we soak it, we peel it, we put it in a blender, and then we obtain a liquid like this. We keep this in a freezer, or we keep it in a refrigerator. And I will tell you how we use it in a minute. And this will be excellent for inflammation, and it will be excellent to introduce live bacteria to our colon again, and it will improve our liver function, and it will balance our acidity in the body, and it's got many benefits, but I'm gonna speak strictly tonight about acid reflux. The second element we're gonna use is the honey. Now, the honey was mentioned in our Quran that it has many cures. However, we need to learn the method of using it, the quantity, and the timing. So I will talk about this. Honey got many acids. So for bodies that have heated nature, it will become counterproductive. It will heat the body too much. So that's why I will tell you in a minute that we take honey with aloe vera. So this hotness, it will be cooled with the aloe vera coolness, and we'll talk how we use it. The other thing is gloves, and gloves are, we all know, it is excellent to treat candidas in the GI tract. I will talk about it. And then the last material we're gonna use is Indian custos. Now Indian custos as well, it is excellent to improve the liver function, to cleanse the blood, to improve digestion in general, to improve elimination of the GI tract, and to stop the acid reflux. Now, what we do is we take 1 quarter teaspoon of honey with one full spoon, large spoon, a tablespoon of aloe vera. Again, so we take 1 quarter teaspoon of honey with 1 tablespoon of aloe vera. We follow it after each other, and we could take this before food in half an hour, or we could take them after food in 1 hour, and we should take them 3 times a day. Okay. The other one is gloves. We take 1 piece after food during breakfast and lunch only. So just 2 little pieces, 1 after breakfast and 1 after lunch. And the third element is Indian custos. We take 1 quarter teaspoon in warm water before we sleep. So we just take 1 cup of warm water, we put 1 quarter teaspoon in it, and we stir it well, and we drink it before we sleep. and this is 30% of the cure. 70% of it is our diet. Our diet, we should not drink any cold water. It should be all warm or hot water, because that will help our digestion. While as cold water, it will slow down our digestion, and one of the major problems of acid reflux is poor digestion. The other thing is we need to favor food like pomegranate, watermelon, cantaloupes, things that are cooling in nature, but we eat it alone. We don't eat anything with it. And we eat less of spicy, acidic, anything that comes out of a can, please don't eat it. Eat all fresh food. Now, my suggestion is you start for a few days on chicken broth soup with rice, with chicken broth, with rice and some vegetables, just for a few days. And the reason is to reduce the inflammation in the GI tract. Once we reduce this with this kind of substances, then we could start introducing food again. So we could eat chicken, but the rule is no food after 8 o'clock, and at night there's no meat. So no food after 8, at night no meat. We drink 8 or 10 cups of water, preferably warm water, like heated a little bit, and no cheese for breakfast or any meal, no cheese for a while, because cheese is difficult to digest. And breads, we eat brown bread, but I prefer that we reduce bread for a while, because it's difficult to digest as well. We focus more on rice for carbohydrates. And I wish you all to have cure, inshallah.